Blessings, beautiful souls. Melanie Beckler here with our full moon energy update for the May 1st full moon. In this video, we're going to look at 3 key things that you need to know about this full moon and really about the energy of the month of May, which both begins on May 1st and ends at the end of May with another full moon, a blue moon, which is really just pointing to the heightened energy this month, the energy of culmination, crescendo, amplified energy to support and empower our conscious transformation and shift. So this is a huge energy shift month beginning with this May 1st full moon. The first thing that I want to share with you about it is that this is known as the Wisak full moon, which is the full moon commemorating the enlightenment of the Buddha. Within this stream, it's seen as the point of the high watermark of the spiritual blessings and light and support on the self-realization path for humanity. And so the Buddha has always been known to be a teacher of the middle path, the middle way. And interesting, another way of looking at the middle way is the path of the highest Christed light. The force of Buddha, the force of Christ, which overcomes the impulse of Aramin, of the material world, overly materialistic, and overcomes the force of Lucifer, of ungrounded spirituality, of floating off in the light. Now is the time where we're being supported in this middle way of balance, of harmony, of being fully here in the physical world, in a state of awareness, observing and being aware of the challenges, of the roadblocks, of the obstacles in the path. And with this awareness, we're able to claim the light of spirit in order to have the courage and fortitude and faith to continue on, to continue forward, to move through obstacles, to move through blockages, to claim more of our light, authenticity, truth, and the evolution and clearing and growth that's available to our soul in this life. I've spoke many times before about how there are opportunities for soul growth that are not possible from the realms of spirit, that we're required to be in this physical vessel, in this dense plane in order to claim and experience. In April, we looked at the goal, the mystery of eventually clearing ourselves, clearing our vessel, becoming so pure that we're able to step off of the wheel of incarnation. And in this continued process of becoming aware of what is there around the time of this full moon, this is immensely supported, of gaining new awareness, new recognition of where we're attached to old patterns and old programs. And perhaps the biggest attachment on the path to overcome is the attachment to our story, the attachment to my story, my trauma, my hardships, my challenges. When we drop the old stories, when we're centered in awareness, when we're committed to our growth and on the middle path, we can recognize what is holding us back, what we're attached to, where there is addiction to suffering, where there is addiction to drama, and then consciously shift to claim the same potential of the Buddha, of Christ, to overcome the opponents in this game, in this world, to claim our mastery, soul growth, and evolution, Really, I feel the potential of this energy shift of May is a realignment with the primary organic ascension timeline, which interestingly for me recently has really been about coming into alignment with the force of the cosmic Christ consciousness that is this impulse for humanity to evolve. Which brings us to the second thing that I wanted to share about this full moon. And this comes from the teachings of Rudolf Steiner, who in his work of the 12 Holy Nights corresponds with the 12 months of the year. And for the month of May, this energy shift month, the great mystery is our temple being purified by the Christ. Again, by this middle path, Christ consciousness, cosmic Christ, crystalline light, where we can tune in to the support pouring in from the beings of the middle path of the Christ light stream, who I have actually channeled for this full moon, a beautiful series of dropping into and awakening the Christ-like consciousness within our fields, within our life for our benefit and overflowing out beyond us to bless and benefit all beings. You can check that out at angelactivation.com. And I have a 50% off coupon, YouTube. You can enter to get 50% off there. So our temple being purified by the Christ light is multifaceted. It's about clearing the core wounds, trauma, memory, attachment to the old story, and simultaneously about returning to awareness, presence, to consciously claim our empowered sovereignty to take control of our thought rather than being driven, bounced around by the untrained lower ego mind. We can build these mastery skills to purify our thinking, to purify our mind and our vessel, to be this clear vessel to embody the cosmic Christ light. This is the ascension path. I know for some of you, the word Christ is triggering. I certainly had a large amount of religious baggage to clear around Christ before I truly felt comfortable working directly with Yeshua, with Christ consciousness. Even if you're still in that clearing, the cosmic Christ light is not tied to any one religion. I see the cosmic Christ light that Yeshua, Jesus, embodied as the same light that the Buddha embodied, or Maitreya, Lady Nada, Anna, grandmother of Jesus, Mother Mary. There's so many beings in this Christ light stream pouring the light and blessings upon us as humans to support us in our evolution at this incredibly rich time, where the chaos in the material world can be used for us to further spur our growth and evolution, using everything for our awakening, using everything for our transformation. This is the opportunity now. And again, really for the month of May, consciously purifying our body of thought. And one of the best ways to do this is by practicing basic mindfulness, which in and of itself can be broken down into 3 easy steps. 1, observing your thinking throughout the day. First, without trying to change anything, simply observe. Observe your thoughts. Are they mostly positive? Are they mostly negative? Are there certain people or places you're around that trigger negative thinking? Are there certain patterns that throw you off balance? Observe your thoughts. After you're practicing this for a while, then the second step is to illuminate your thinking, to begin to discern What thoughts are truly yours, brought to you from your soul, and what thoughts are originating from some sort of interference or infiltration? What thoughts are simply repetitive parroting of what you heard on media or heard from another? Not all of our thoughts are ours. And so beginning to discern what thoughts are yours, what thoughts belong to another, what thoughts are from your soul, what thoughts are from guides or angels or lower entities seeking to weigh you down. Discern and illuminate your thinking. And then the third step is to choose which thoughts to listen to and which thoughts to dismiss. Rudolf Steiner described this as there are white doves and dark doves. The white doves are those good, true, beautiful thoughts from soul, from I am presence, from higher self. The black or gray doves are the doves of lower consciousness, of infiltration, of the 3D world. And our mind is like a loft. We can close the loft to the dark gray doves. We can close the loft to the negative, infiltrated thoughts by returning to love, by returning to center, by mindfulness, by observing, and then by consciously choosing to withdraw our energy from the lower thinking, withdraw our energy from the fear-based thoughts and patterns and programs to return to love and presence and truth and trust and listen to inner guidance, to act in alignment with love, to claim this heightened energy of cosmic Christ light, of plasma, photonic energy pouring in for all of humanity now. Yes, it's bringing up old traumas, old stories, old patterns, old programs, and this is our unique opportunity to shift those, to close the door to the old patterns and energies, to embody love, truth, presence, Christ, light. And this leads us into the third thing that I want to share about this unique energy now. And that really is how essential it is to discern. I'm publishing this here on YouTube. As of right now, there are more AI videos on YouTube than ever before. There is more misinformation in the world than ever before. Discernment is invaluable now. And the best way to discern is to go within. I'm being guided, and I'm being guided to recommend to practice withdrawing your awareness inward, going inward to discern truth, to discern what is light, to discern what is for you, to gain awareness, to gain self-awareness as to whether you are truly resonating with what you desire to manifest in your life. And then knowing that if you're not, you can shift reality, you can timeline jump, you can create a lateral shift and change by simply making a choice, by making a choice in alignment with your soul, by making a choice in alignment with love. And so everything that I've been sharing about mindfulness, about dropping the old stories, about clearing your field, welcoming the Christ light, to raise your vibration, to resonate at a higher level, to manifest blessings in your life experience, it's all connected. And it's all about returning to this state of divine alignment and union with God, Source, the One, and the cosmic Christ energy that is pouring in to fortify us in this journey. The Christ and Buddha and all of the beings of the Christ light stream, the middle path, standing together to bless humanity and support us in overcoming the adversaries of Ahriman, of Lucifer, to claim our true divine nature as Christed beings, as human, divine beings in physical form. This is the opportunity now. Big energy shifts for May. that we claim through awareness, through presence, and through our conscious choice. What do you choose? What is your overarching intention for your life? Is it ascension? Is it to embody the cosmic Christed light? If so, are you acting in alignment with this? And if not fully 100%, which none of us are 100% fully yet, which is why we're here, why we're in this continued growth process, this full moon is a powerful time for awareness of what is out of alignment, of what you can now choose to shift in this path of mastery, growth, and claiming all that is possible for us in this ascension journey, this time of transition, this profound opportunity as a soul embodied in this life. Let's draw a card from the intuitive oracle cards. This is right in alignment with what we've been talking about. Claim your power, cultivate willpower, take inspired action. You've got this. So this is the reminder that there is so much support available, but it's up to us to tune in, to close the door on the lower thought impulses and infiltrated frequencies, to listen to the true divine guidance that ushers us forward in alignment on the highest path, the middle path, the path of cosmic Christed light. Let's draw one more card. I also have the Queen of the Moon Oracle here. Okay, 2 cards came out. The first is the Patience card. Remember that this is a process. Be gentle with yourself. This is also about honoring how far you've come and where you are recognizing that you're still holding on to something. When you recognize that, know that judging yourself for being in old patterns, or like feeling guilty or being afraid that you're still in an old pattern, that sort of cements it in. Be gentle with yourself, honor your progress, be patient with yourself. This love, compassion, unconditional forgiveness empowers you to release that balloon, let it go. And our final card is the path. So again, the middle path, the Christ light path, is the highest path. The unbalanced materialism path and all that that entails can only get one so far. And the ungrounded spiritual path can only get one so far. But the middle path is the path of mastery, embodying the highest Christed light. Acting in alignment with this now empowers you to climb this staircase into a quantum jump, a timeline shift, a leap into greater joy, greater love, greater alignment. This is what is on offer in claiming this energy of shift and change, of this ascension process that we're experiencing now and in this life. So again, check out angelactivation.com for the new Christ Light Awakening activations for this full moon. And I love, honor, and appreciate you. And I'll see you in the next video.